Torrential downpours last week and this past weekend caused havoc and widespread flooding over 6 of the provinces in South Africa. And in less than a week, 141 millimeters fell over Rustenburg, 127 millimeters up until Monday morning in Pretoria. And in less than 48 hours, 100 millimeters bucketed down over the town of Bethlehem, over the eastern areas of the Free State, where the Jordan River that runs through the town completely overflowed and flooded the street that led to extensive damage and widespread flooding in the town of Bethlehem this past weekend. So thankfully, no more heavy rain expected the rest of the week, but that does not mean we're not expecting any rain. So here's your Tuesday forecast. A cloudy Tuesday morning for eastern South Africa with foggy patches in KwaZulu-Natal. But we actually have these two cold fronts making their way to the Western Cape. The first cold front will only slide over the coastal areas by Tuesday evening, bringing in some light rain for the coastal towns. But ahead of the cold front, due to a trough, a few isolated thunderstorms likely to move over the Northern Cape, northwest of Free State, becoming scattered over the southern areas and later moving into the Eastern Cape as well as KwaZulu-Natal. Ahead of that cold front, a northwesterly wind blowing along the coast of the Western Cape. It's a mostly cloudy day with 22 degrees in Cape Town, warming up and becoming windy over the interior. And then into Tuesday evening, light showers likely over the coastal areas as well as the Overberg, with an onshore southwesterly wind keeping the southern coast cool, only 23 degrees in Plettenberg Bay, but hot and windy in the Karoo, where the South African Weather Service is warning against runaway fires. And then later becoming partly cloudy after a warm to very warm day. A few isolated thunderstorms expected over the northern and eastern areas of the Eastern Cape, possibly moving over the coastal areas on Tuesday evening, but a northeasterly wind blowing fresh to strong at times over the coast and in East London. 27 degrees in Durban, 29 in Pietermaritzburg. A foggy start to your day for KwaZulu-Natal and cloudy at first, with also a few foggy patches for Mpumalanga. Later 28 in Mbombela, drizzle possible the morning along the eastern escarpment as well as parts of the Lowveld. Later peaking at a high of 25 in Zanin and 26 degrees in Mokopane as well as Modimolle. In northwest, partly cloudy at first over the eastern areas, and then later temperatures in the mid-20s. And then on Tuesday, a few isolated thunderstorms likely over the extreme western areas. And then moving to the Northern Cape, where a northwesterly wind is expected to pick up over the interior, blowing fresh and gusting at times, with isolated thunderstorms over the extreme eastern areas. Later expected to bubble up over parts of the Free State, with also that northerly wind picking up ahead of the isolated thunderstorms. Very isolated showers likely over the southern areas. I won't be too surprised if a quick shower also moves over Gauteng on Tuesday morning. Later temperatures in the mid-20s. Moving to Wednesday, isolated thunderstorms reaching the southern parts of Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal as well as Mpumalanga. And then on Thursday, only 20 degrees in Cape Town. That onshore flow will push in a few showers for the Eastern Cape, and it's sunny and warm in Gauteng with a high of 29 in Pretoria. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.